Welcome, everybody, to From the Hip. My name is Anthony Rodriguez. I'm your host today. We are in week 12 of this wonderful game called the NFL, football, that is. Let me introduce everybody who's joining me today. Today, I have Justin Rodriguez. You can find him on Twitch TV as Boogie_CTV. From the Cave and my co-producer, I have Tyler B with me today. And of course, Freaky Man, Kory Thompson, representing From the Hip.
God damn, guys, where did you get that
Oh,
merch?
wait. Is that the slogan shirt, Kory?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Yes,
the
sir.
slogan. Doesn't that one have something written on the back?
Let's see if I can turn around my big ass here.
Nice. Look at this. Keep it from the hip. That's what I'm talking about.
I gotta ask, because now I'm just curious, where are you guys getting this hot merch?
Oh, of course, that would be from the hip.football.
From the head.football, exactly. Our website.
Yes, the website, which you can find down below. It's sitting right there. The
It's
website
popping up right
launched
now.
from
It's just
the
under me.
hip.football.
Right there.
By all means, please go and cop your merch, man. Cop your merch. So, fellas, right away, we ain't even going to play around because we got breaking news. Breaking news in the world of who gives a fuck. And that is that Daniel Jones was cut by the New York Giants.
That's a lie, bitch. That better. They would really cut him. Oh,
Yes, they did cut Daniel Jones. Well, it's a mutual thing. Daniel Jones and the Giants came to an agreement and they said, yes, I suck. Let me out. Basically the same way for the hip standings I've been asking. Yes, I know I suck. Just let me out of this already. I'm tired of hearing Tyler say how bad my fucking ranks are.
This
He got me drinking early.
Coming. This has been a long time coming. This is long overdue. The fans have been crying for it. He finessed them.
The shit out of the Giants.
How?
You could say it 160 mil for 4 years.
No, it's not
40 mil a year.
Here's my thing. How do the Giants let Daniel Jones finesse them, but yet let Saquon Barkley walk?
Bad GMs.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. Crazy.
It's the same way how they let they let the Mannings talk them into picking Jones up. They had a chance of getting Justin Fields. Nah, we're not going to do that. They had a chance to pick up a few other players too before Daniel Jones, and they said, "Nah, this is the guy."
Yeah,
they equated him to Eli.
With
Wasn't going to work.
Yo, what's wrong with my man's neck in that picture? That thing.
Well, he had a broken neck.
Brachiosaurus right there, bro.
No, that's a long neck right there. Homeboy's stretching that shit.
Yeah.
It would be Kory to be looking at the man's throat. Okay, but
hey, yo, you wild.
Damn.
I'm gonna say, well, let me ask you guys a question about this Daniel Jones thing. Okay, we already know that he was not the quarterback for this team. And I'm going to go to Justin with this, okay? Because you other two, y'all not from New York. So I'm going to go to New York. Even though Justin's not a Giants fan, he still has a little New York in him. And by the way, I'm digging the glasses, Justin. Just want you to know. I'm glad you can finally see how pretty I really am.
My boy look like a corrupt pastor right now.
Word.
Yeah.
Absolute. Okay? But Justin, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? So Daniel Jones finally out of here, all right? Long time coming. Should have been done weeks ago. Shouldn't have been done a long time ago. They promote Tommy DeVito to the starting quarterback, right? But they just spent an offseason where they brought over Drew Lock. Drew Lock's been sitting as the backup quarterback all season long, waiting for his opportunity. That's one of the reasons he even chose to come to the Giants in the first place, was because he figured Daniel Jones is trash. I'm going to get my chance to shine. Why bring on Tommy DeVito, this guy, okay, and let him start from the third string all the way to the first string and jumping over Drew Lock? Talk to me.
It's like you said earlier. It's just bad GMs, bad coaching decisions. all around. I believe that this is this deeper meaning like Drew Lock is a good backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We've seen what he did for Seattle last year, right? You seen what he did against the Eagles game where Drew Lock came out, threw the book bag on him, and came out and beat the Eagles, right? The unbeatable Eagles last year. Now you skip over Drew Lock, you put Tommy DeVito in. You can make the argument that he knows the offense a little better than Drew Lock. He has been there longer, but I think this is a classic move of tanking for the draft, making it look like you're not trying to win game. You don't want to make it seem like you're losing on purpose. Just want to put in the weaker quarterback, get a better draft pick, man. So I'm looking at.
Oh, that was deep. All right, so Kory, what do you think of what he's thinking? Are they tanking?
Of course they are. It's a Shador sweepstakes, and it's crazy. We saw this. Crazy we bring this up, but I was watching what's Joy Taylor's show, man? You know her show.
Speak.
Michael Irvin says he's like, so is Dallas going to get Shador? And if they get Shador, is Dion going to go? And Michael Irvin's 100% sure Dion will go with Shador. So I think they're in a Shador sweepstakes right now, trying to see what they can do, change that identity over there in the New York Giants organization.
All right, I'm with you on that. But let me ask you guys a question. Now, I'm asking Tyler. Tyler, do you even think that the Sanders duo is a good mix for the Giants? Do you even think that they even want to go to the Giants? Is it worth it?
I don't think it's worth it to go over to the Giants. Whether it's a good mix or not, I think the biggest problem is that the Giants are just showing that they are making colossal, stupid decisions. And why would you want to be under a GM that's just makes constant bad decisions? It's just going to be a bigger headache for you. Go to another team that actually will, follow what you say or actually listen to you instead of this GM who's just bonehead move after move after move.
All right, I'm with you guys. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't think it makes any sense for Sanders to go to the Giants. I don't think they have a bad coach in the first place. I don't think the coach is the problem. I think the GM's a problem because he's the one who chose to let Barkley walk. I think the team in general, they have a great defense. This team is not that far off, but I don't think Sanders is the right man for this team. I'm just putting that out. All right. That's how I see on that. Now, to Thursday Night Football last night, my parlay is already blown up because I picked the Steelers to win the Browns, to beat the Browns, not win. Justin, is your parlay still going?
Yes, it is, because I don't pick on close games, man. I don't pick on close games. I always, the 50-50 games, even though it don't seem like it was 50-50, the Browns is divisional rivals, man. We always say divisional rival games can go either way. It don't matter how good you are. So I don't bet on divisional games because you never know.
But did you call this game? Did you know that this was going to happen? Or was
hell
this?
No. I picked the
you just didn't want to bet on it.
I just didn't want to bet it. 50-50 ball, man. I believe in Russell Wilson. A lot of mistakes were being made. The weather conditions. Jameis Winston came out preaching early on like he does every game and makes it seem like he's the messiah of the NFL. But, I mean, it is what it is, man.
All right. Well, I'm glad you said that because I'm going to go. George Pickens had a lot of audacity stuff to say, of course. He always got something to say. So let's get this in here. Where is it?
Grinding. Like I said, conditions played a huge part in today's game. I don't really think the Cleveland Browns are a good team at all. I think the conditions kind of saved them today.
All right. So obviously, George Pickens, being George Pickens, always got to do something to say. He's always got something to say. Now, I want to go to Kory because I can feel that. He's a guy who's always got something to say. Do you agree with him? Did they lose because of the conditions or did they just lose? Are the Cleveland Browns a decent team that just beat a good team?
George Pickens, you a motherfucking lie. Let's just tell the facts here. Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincy, Pittsburgh are all open stadiums. You all play in snow and rain and in bad conditions. You're known for that. So you guys should already be conditioned for that. So those conditions, those weather conditions should not have played a part. It's part of what you guys do. You train for this, you play in this at this time of the year, going into the winter time, going into December. It's cold, it's snowy, you got slush on the field and all that. So shut your mouth. You're making excuses. Just take your L and go home.
Do you agree with him, Justin?
Honestly, bro, I like the talking, bro. I like shit like this, bro. I like it when because we always say on the show, you are what your record said you are.
Facts.
We always say
I'm gonna
it.
put that on a shirt for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So because we always say that, the Browns is what, 3-8?
3-8.
Really that good of a team. You know what I'm saying? But I blame it on an offensive perspective. The defense is tremendous. Defense does its job. They're not losing by 100. They're not losing by 20. They're losing by 7, maybe 10. But that's because the offense can't score. So when he's saying this, I think he's not talking about the defensive perspective. I think he's solely talking about that offense. But that's just how I look at what he's saying. But like I said, I love the talking. Because at the end of the day, George Pickens, talk your shit, bro. Because they're going to spin back eventually. You're going to see him again. So let's see how this game hands out when they go to Pittsburgh.
I got you. Hey, Tyler, I got a take on it, and I want to ask you if I'm right or if I'm wrong or if I'm crazy or not. You let me know.
I mean, you are crazy, but
sometimes. But I think Justin's right about the defense from Cleveland being good. But I want to differ on what they're saying about the offense. Okay, the record is 3-8, and you are what your record says you are. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But that was under Deshaun Watson. That was under a team that didn't have somebody throwing the ball. And I am not a fan of Jameis Winston. That's Jameis Winston, not Jalen Winston, because I haven't had enough of these. By the way, this show this week is brought to you by Knobs Creek, because I simply ran out of my favorite Buffalo Trace, and my son was happen to find a bottle, did not share it with his father. Just
true.
putting that out there.
But you know what I'm saying? I just didn't bring it.
Yeah, I'm just putting that out there. So this week's show is brought to you by Knobs Creek, which is still good. Okay. Anyway, so Jameis Winston has an arm. Throws a lot of interceptions. Is not shy about throwing the ball. This offense is a little bit more dynamic with him because he's not afraid to throw the ball. Chubb is back. So they are 3-8, but are they a more dangerous team today than they were at the beginning of the season? Tyler, am I wrong? Am I crazy for thinking that?
I think you're crazy for thinking that, because are you forgetting what happened last week?
Fair enough.
They lost to the Saints 35-14.
Fair enough.
You know, they lost to the Chargers. They barely beat the Ravens. You know, this is all under Jameis Winston. It seems almost the opposite effect. They're beating good teams and losing to bad teams.
Well, they beat 2 teams in their division, so it's a different.
Yeah.
And 2 very good teams.
Just to say, it's good. The Ravens and Steelers, those are massive wins for them, but they're losing to the Saints. You know, that's embarrassing. So not yet. You know, these are division games. He's going up against the Broncos. They're going up against them next. And the
Broncos have looked good this season so far.
That's what I'm saying. This will be we'll see how dangerous they really are when they go up against the Broncos, because the Broncos have really turned it around. I want to say didn't turn around the season, but they really turned us around. We all walked in thinking the Broncos weren't going to be that.
Oh, yeah.
They
all
turned
thought they were
around the
trash.
culture because they had Russ last season and they was losing games.
But that's what I'm saying. Broncos have turned it around this season. Now let's see if the Browns have turned it around with Winston. They got some good wins, got some bad losses.
But this happened last year with the Browns, because the Browns had Watson last year. They were trash. And Flacco came in, and all of a sudden they weren't trash under Watson, but they were much better with Flacco.
Yes.
All right. And that's an old quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Still a very good quarterback. Still got a great arm.
Super Bowl winning.
Yeah, he's a competent quarterback, but he's still not. He's not Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. But yet he was leading this team as if he was.
But he's more of a Jameis Winston type of player where he likes to throw the ball.
Oh yeah,
Which
he's
is
a
the
bit
same
of the
thing what
gunslinger, but he
Winston's
doesn't throw
doing.
the interception as much as Jameis.
Protects the ball.
I didn't say he doesn't throw any. I'm just saying he's not as prone to him.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying this team. I'm not going to count the Browns out, or I'm not going to count them as an easy win. I don't think they're trash. I don't think they're.
They're 50-50.
Yeah, I think
They're
that
50-50.
they're slightly above 50.
Okay.
You know, I just don't want to give them a trash record. They're not the Jets. They're not the Giants.
They got a tough schedule coming up. They got the Broncos next, then the Steelers again, the Chiefs, Bengals. You know, Bengals haven't been that hot. Dolphins, and then Ravens. They haven't been announced exactly.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about this. While you're at it, bring up the Steelers schedule.
All right.
Because the Steelers have looked great. And that's going to lead me into my next segment. But the Steelers have looked great. Okay. But they've got a really difficult schedule ahead of them. And it's tough not to have a difficult schedule when 6 of your games that you play are against your division. And their division is ridiculous. So it's tough not to have a hard schedule. But they got a very difficult schedule going forward. Are we about to see them show their ass? Or are we going to see them flex and show that they really are one of the top teams in the AFC? Justin, I'll go to you on this.
I think they're going to show that they're really one of the top teams in the AFC, man. Because you beat Baltimore early this year. Obviously, I think the next game is they're going to Baltimore.
To the bank.
Yeah, they're going to Baltimore next game. So say they split it. Baltimore is one of the Super Bowl contenders. Say now you got the Bengals twice. The Bengals haven't looked good all year. Even though the offense looks amazing, the defense can't stop a fifth grader. So
Damn.
I look at it where that's going to be a shootout. You just got to get a couple stops on the offense, and you should be able to win both those games. Like I said, the Cleveland game, you going back to Pittsburgh next. Hopefully the conditions are in your favor, and this really shows us how this game should have went the first time. So I think that they're really going to establish themselves as one of the top teams in the AFC.
What do you think about the Eagles game with them?
Eagles look good, man.
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Philly.
Eagles look good, man.
Because it goes Bengals, Browns, Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals again.
That's a tough stretch.
So that's
a tough stretch.
They got to, like I said, that I think we all can agree those Bengal games, those are probably dubs for the Steelers. But I mean, Browns again.
Whoa! I'm going to stop you there. I don't think they're both dubs.
I think they're going to split one.
I don't think they're both You know, hey, listen, I'm the guy. Me.
I know. Hey,
I'm the guy.
You hate him.
I'm the guy who leaves Burrow on his bench every week, and he puts up 90. Okay, on my fantasy league. Yeah, all right, I'm that guy. All right, he's sitting on my bench this week, and I'm playing Kory. All right. And guess what? I don't give a shit. I'm still not starting.
My team has been decimated all season like that.
What I'm saying, well, Justin said it though. Bengals offense, great. No one's disagreeing with that. It's their defense.
But even the offense, you're playing against TJ Watt. You're not playing those guys every week.
Hey, you know what though?
TJ Watt, divisional rivals, man. So they know each other in and out. The Bengals, yeah, their defenses looked like trash, but if you know who you're playing and you know what they're gonna call, you can stop them because you're so familiar because you see them so often. And you know the players.
Real quick before I move on to the next subject, Justin, do you take it back about TJ Watt after last night's performance of Myles Garrett? I know you picked him for Defensive Player of the Year so far.
On the awards, no. The reason why I don't take it back, and I'll tell you why, bro. I know he had a great game last game, and I know he's in contention as well, but there's still a whole lot of the season left, and you're going to show me more.
All right. He was Terry Crews bouncing those fucking, with those pecs the whole night. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that Terry Crews thing.
Yeah, they need to drug test him.
Oh, well, that's beside the point. All right, so new segment. Okay, I'm ready to get attacked. If Mo was here, I certainly would get attacked. Thank God, Mo. Oh, let's mention this. Congratulations, Mo. We love you. We wish you were here, but we're glad you're not. Because the reason why you're not here is because he's walking across that stage as he has graduated with his degree. So we are proud of you, and we look forward to seeing you next weekend show. All right, and we're looking forward for Mo's Cheeks of the Week.
Double cheeks,
which he's going to double up on us next week because he's giving us 10 instead of 5 because this week he can't give it.
It's 10 cheeks.
He's walking over that stage tomorrow.
I don't know if the audience can handle 10 cheeks. All right, you guys aren't ready.
You might not be ready, but you might have to pause the video midway, take the first 5, take a 5-minute break, come on back and watch the next 5.
With that much cheeks, you're going to have to stop, take a breather, drink a Gatorade, revamp yourself, get back in it.
It's more cheeks than Jordan Love was staring at in week 1 during his loss to the Eagles.
Oh,
in Brazil.
All right, go ahead. Let's bring up this new segment. You want to fire me up already?
All right. So here we go. It goes to what I was saying. And by the way, this list has actually changed, and I'll tell you why. I wanted to give you guys my top 8. All right. These are my top 8 teams of the NFL as I see it. Me, and this guy. All right. And I wanted to bring up these teams, but after last night's game, I had to adjust the lineup a little bit. But I'm prepared. If Mo was here, I'd probably be getting wrecked. But I wanted to put up this, and I wanted to give you guys a chance to tell me if you thought I was crazy based on what I'm looking at. Okay, and I'm sure you're going to tell me I'm crazy. But here we go, guys. So I wanted to go on.
Particular order?
Yes, it is in a particular order, but I am not going to. I didn't have time to do this this countdown. So you're gonna get all 8, and you tell me what I'm going. But I'm
the
walk
Jets
you guys
on the
through it.
list.
We're gonna. I know it's not. We just gave a funeral to him.
I'm just.
God
I'm
damn
just
it, Kory.
making sure.
Anyway, so my list, and here we go. I got it for you. All right, I'm gonna talk about this in the NFC right now. I've got, and you know what? I'm gonna go all out there in the NFL. The Detroit Lions, top team in the NFL, period. All right. But in the NFC for sure. In the NFC, number 2, I've got the Saquon Barkleys. Okay. At number 3, I've got the Green Bay Packers. And at number 4, I've got the Minnesota Vikings. For the AFC, I've got the Buffalo Bills being the top team in the AFC. And that's primarily because of last week's win against the KC Chiefs. I have to give it to them. They beat them. When you beat the best, you are the best. It's just that's what it is. All right. The Steelers were my number 2 team yesterday. But after last night's game, they dropped to number 3 and KC moved right back up to number 2. And I have Baltimore as my number 4. And yes, Baltimore has a trash defense this year. But I still want to say that amongst all 8 teams, I believe that Baltimore has the best offense of all 8 teams. And if their defense can ever pull slightly together, they might skyrocket to being number 1. And that's not me trying to kiss Kory's ass because, I'm the first one to attack Kory. All right. But I actually am on the Ravens bandwagon somewhat this year. I think they're really freaking good, especially offensively. So with this being said, guys, you're looking at my list. This is my list, top 8. And I can tell you right now, I actually believe the Eagles are the number 2 team in the NFL above Baltimore. But the AFC is really close. I think that the gap is somewhat to like the gap between Kory and I this year when it comes to picking teams. Between the top 2 teams in the NFC and everybody else. The gap is huge. That's just me. But am I crazy for thinking that? Guys, let's start. I'll start with Tyler since I know he loves to attack me. Go ahead.
I mean, pull the list up again.
Here you go.
looking at it, it's hard to really come at you with this. I mean, we just did a whole segment and we just buried like 4 or 5 teams, buried another 2 teams throughout this year already. I mean, we're already got a good chunk of everyone else, and the rest are, I guess, mediocre in the middle of the pack. And you just kind of picked honestly, the top 8. And I can't really disagree with any of this. I mean, a more biased one would be the Philly and Packers thing, but that's just a biased decision and more my thing. I've never been a fan of Philly. I've never been a fan of Hurts. I mean,
They beat the Packers in week 1,
They did
in Brazil. Like I said,
I'm not going to
a
disagree.
lot of cheeks out there.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, they did beat them, and that would put that. And they also, they got Barkley. I'm not a big fan of Hurts. I'm just not a big fan of the team. They're playing great this season, but that's my only really gripe. That's more of a biased decision on me. Other than that, I think it's a pretty good list. It's really hard to come at you. But for me to come at you, it's also not that hard to put that list together. I think all of us could have put that list together.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Boy was waiting on it.
Damn. I mean, like the
You wanted
and
this.
then the slap. Jesus.
You wanted this. All right. You wanted this.
But damn,
You
all
asked
right,
for
Kory. Kory, I'm gonna save you know what? I'm gonna come back to you, Kory, because your team's on the list. So hold on. Justin.
His team's on the list
Yeah,
too.
all our teams are on the list.
You're right. His team, man, fuck Justin. Back to you, Kory.
Hey, go to court. His is number 4.
I would interchange just the Chiefs and the Bills for the fact that the Chiefs beat us, but we wrecked the Bills. That's it. That's all I would change.
The Chiefs and the Bills, you would change them?
Mm-hmm.
You'd put the
So
Chiefs
you would
first,
put the Chiefs back to number 1.
I mean,
even though they lost to the Bills.
yeah, but they lost to the Bills by like what, a touchdown or something like that, where they got decimated by the Ravens, who haven't really played that much defense this year.
Yo, it was a bad game, bro. True.
I'm just saying the truth. So that's the
matchups
only
made
they lost
games. Matchups
9
made
points.
games.
You're right.
Lost by
But
9
I'm
points.
but look at how much they lost to the Baltimore by. So that's the only thing I would interchange. But your list is pretty good. I mean,
Damn.
I just, my only thing is the Minnesota thing. I'm not really sold on Minnesota.
Okay,
but
but tell me another
played really
NFC
good.
team that's
No,
worth
there's
putting on
none.
that
There's
list.
none. There's none.
In fact, I almost struggled with the Vikings. I agree with you. I almost threw a 5th team from the AFC. I almost skipped the Vikings and threw a 5th team on there.
No,
That's
that's
just,
the only
you know.
team. That's the only team I'm not really sold on this season. But the reason why they're so good is they bought into their program and their coach. They believe in their coach. They believe in the program that they got, and that's why they're so good, which is a scary thing to denote, because when you have a team that's bought in and dialed into the coach and they believe in their coach and they're playing the way they play, they're unstoppable. But for some reason, I'm just not sold on.
All right.
I'm just not sold on.
Justin, convince me that the Bills, I know you believe that they belong on the top of the AFC, but convince me that I need to put them slightly higher on my list when it comes to the overall NFL.
I can't convince you. I can't. The only reason why I say I can't convince you is because the Lions have been playing the best football I've seen in a couple years. You know what I'm saying? This is a team that's was able to run the ball, was able to throw the ball, was able to play defense. It's the most completed team in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, this is everybody's the Lions is favored by 100,000. I'll take out a second mortgage at the Lions win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, easy on that. Easy on that.
Just saying.
I lost $20 and I was pissed off with my parlay yesterday. Because the Steelers should have kept my parlay going. But I'm just saying. All right. I'm gonna ask you all a question. The team that I left off, so if I had to change this and make it a top 9, or if I were to take off one of the NFC teams being the Vikings, I personally would throw the Denver Broncos on there. I've been slightly convinced at the Broncos being a very tough team to play. I actually like how they're playing. I love the car salesman Bo Nix, the way he's playing. And if it wasn't for Washington's quarterback, which I've been drinking, I forgot his name, and I'm not going to make that mistake like I made last time and called Jalen. Okay. Okay. Daniels, if it wasn't for the fact that he's been playing so great, I would say that Bo Nix might be my offensive rookie of the year this year. Okay. Tell me another team that the three of you would throw in other than the Vikings.
Chargers.
I'll start with. Okay,
Chargers.
Kory jumped in with the Chargers. I was going to go the opposite direction, but since we started with Mr. Thompson over there, he's going to say the Chargers. Tyler, who do you got?
Man, I mean, I don't hate the Broncos one, but the Chargers I think I would go with the Chargers as well. They've been playing really well.
Yeah, they're 7-3, man.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like Justin Herbert, and you know how I feel about Justin Herbert. I feel like he's right behind my hatred, like for Joe Burrow.
I mean, the Chargers also beat the Broncos, so
Doesn't matter
also
to me.
that.
Sorry, I don't like him. I'm biased.
I guess the problem,
Justin, am I biased?
Yeah, but
all right,
not because not just you. I wouldn't put the Chargers in there either. I'll put the Broncos.
Thank you. Can you give me any reason why, or is it just because you don't like Justin Herbert either?
Nah, it's because this defense, the Broncos defense is looking tremendously right now. Patrick Surtain's leading a great group over there in the secondary, and then you also have Bo Nix, who's playing arguably the rookie of the year caliber football right now. So he's looking good over there. He looks comfortable in that offense. Sean Payton.
Great word.
Sean Payton is doing a very good job molding this young man to be the next franchise quarterback for this team.
Yeah, but the thing about Bo Nix is hey, we're not throwing the ball this game. Just hand it off, and he's doing it. We need you to throw the ball.
Great decisions.
But what's crazy is the Justin Simmons, if you all remember how they just let him go like that at the beginning of the season, and this defense
you know what that kind of gave me? That Bill Belichick way. And you know,
with the Justin Simmons thing,
winning coach way.
Yeah, that's the thing about it is how I look at it is like, I know Justin Simmons had a great year, but I'm not gonna pay you. Well, you're old. You're too old, man.
What you think you're worth. What you think you're worth.
I'm not going to pay you what you think you're worth. You know what
Justin
saying?
Simmons can't even be that old.
No, but I'm just saying, like, he's like, I'm not going to pay you what you think you should be worth. And I can, for me to pay you, I'd rather go draft me another DB.
Damn it.
So
that's my son.
I'm looking at it like that. That's that Sean Payton way. That's that old coach way. These new coaches would have threw money at him.
Justin Simmons is 31, so
and all that. You know what I'm saying? Stay with me, please. Don't go nowhere. Sean Payton's like, bro, you can walk, bro. You good, man.
I agree with that. You know why I agree with that? Because these players are making way too much money. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm all for people getting paid. And I know this is a hard sport. And I know you've been working your whole life to get to where you've gotten. I get it. I understand that. But the haves and have-nots have gotten ridiculous. All right.
I mean, I can't disagree with that statement.
And these guys making 40, 50, 60 million dollars like Dak Prescott. I'm the biggest Dak Prescott fan of this entire panel. You guys know that. I rep him. I defend him. And yet he's not worth $60 million. And it's not because he got hurt. And it's not because this season he's not playing well. He's not worth $60 million. There's no player worth $60 million in the NFL. I don't want to hear it. It's just not happening. Okay? And don't tell me that the market is the market, because that's ridiculous. There's a reason why you can't afford to go to an NFL game anymore. There's a reason why you
have good seats.
Yeah, there's a reason why you can't do that.
There's no salary cap, right?
There is a salary cap. But that's why you have a team like the Cowboys that are trash, because they're paying 5% of their team all their goddamn money. So they can't afford to go out and I'm not saying that they're not completely, like, they're not mismanaging. They are. But there's not enough money to go out and get the real free agents that are left. The real free agents. So I'm just saying, enough's enough. I agree with Justin. I can go out and get somebody who's a rookie, who's coming in on a rookie deal for about the same money, who's going to give me almost the same production, and I can pay a lot less. You can go. Thank you. Your services are no longer needed. You know, that's just me.
But no, thank you.
Yeah. Now, of the NFL, we have something else that I want to talk about. And I'll ask you guys to jump in. Are there any teams that on week 12 we are ready to say? Last week, we got several teams that we said, thank you, but you've played yourself. Who this week are we ready to call taps on, gentlemen? I'll give you a chance to say, or are we willing to wait for anybody else? Justin, I'll start with you.
What was that team we talked about? There was one team we said we were going to put a hold on, and I can't remember who it was.
The Texans. I was not ready to tap out on them yet. And they won, by the way. And they won on Monday night. So
they're
I was
still
right.
fourth in the AFC. They're still leading their division.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
I'm looking. I don't see, man.
Ooh, it's tough. The Browns are a possibility.
You know what it is? Is
the Browns just beat the Steelers, though.
You can't call taps.
Yeah, but they're still 3-8.
I mean, they are, but I mean, come on.
You can't call taps on a playoff team. I want to call taps on a playoff team currently in the playoff picture, but I can't do it because they're gonna win.
The Cardinals?
No, I want to play taps on the Falcons. Like I want to get them out of here.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
Falcons.
But
well, you know what? The Bucks, they got Mike Evans back
now.
But
I was going to nominate the Bucks. I was going to nominate the Bucks, but they're getting Mike Evans back this year, like you said. I mean, this week. You're right.
What about the Bears?
I would love
or the 49ers.
We didn't do the Bears, did we?
No, haven't done the Bears yet.
I'll throw the Bears in.
Get the fuck out of here.
Of course he would. Of course Tyler would.
Biasm aside. Biasm aside. But no, the Bears was projected to be a hot team this year.
Yes.
We all thought they were going to be. I mean, Mo wasn't a big fan of Caleb Williams, and which is understandable. But it's the idea they have a stacked roster. We can't deny it's not they don't have a stacked roster, and yet they are just. They're 4-6. For someone being this stacked, how are you not 500,
bro?
Okay, to defend them though, they got rid of their offensive coordinators, so they're already starting their bullshit. The same thing that they did with Justin Fields, where you have Caleb going on his second offensive coordinator in less than a year, and they're starting the same shit that they did with Justin Fields. And I think this is going to be a trend because that's a dysfunctional team.
Did you guys watch the last game though? He looked good.
Game, yeah, I saw it
against the Packers.
Yeah,
they made fourth down conversions. Caleb made some big plays.
Yeah,
I know, and they only lost because the field goal got blocked. The Packers' backs were against the wall, so they got lucky at the end.
But they practice stuff like that, and I think that goes to be with a team. Thing. Same thing happened with KC the week prior, where they blocked the field goal. They practice stuff like that. Good teams are prepared for those extra stuff.
They watch
that, but how often do we see that happen? All of us were probably sitting here like, "Oh, this game's over. They're making that kick."
Maybe,
or like
maybe
85% of the people out there were like, "This game's over." You know,
I'll tell you what, the special teams in general, and Mo made them as one of his cheeks of the week. He says special teams was one of his cheeks of the week. Special teams has been trashed this year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Including the great and powerful Justin Tucker, who never, you could bet your house on him. You don't bet nothing on him. Don't bet your lunch on him. Because you're going to starve.
To the left. We would have beat the Steelers this year, last week. So
But here's who I nominate. I nominate the Dolphins along with the Bears. Okay, Dolphins sitting at 4-6. I still think that they're scary and they're dangerous, but I think Buffalo's pulling away with the division far enough, and I don't think they have a shot at the wild card. I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Or do any of you gentlemen think that the Dolphins still have an outside shot at the wild card? You're muted, Kory. I can't hear you.
Nah, I said I agree. Wild cards are going to be AFC North and AFC West. That's it. That's it.
All right. So can I say, is it unanimous between the four of us, because Mo's not here, so we have to say it, that we're going to play taps for the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins this week? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So for Chicago, Caleb, Miami, Tua. Okay. Thank you, but you have played yourself. That is a terrible salute, Kory. All right, gentlemen. On to the next. Okay, and that would be one of my favorite parts, the quick picks. Thank God, because
One of my favorite parts.
I think this week is my week to come
That's
back.
a lie, bitch.
Damn.
I already fucked up my first
It's a
game.
fucking
I
inside
literally
joke,
went
that
on
shit.
Hard Rock and I picked every team this week. I was gonna run the table, put $20 on it, and my very first team, the Cleveland beats Pittsburgh, so my parlay's gone. I'm throwing another $20 and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what's up. So guys, let's go through it. Okay, Minnesota is playing the Chicago Bears. Minnesota, who is my number 4 team on my top 8 in the NFC, is playing Chicago Bears, who we just played the tops for. So I'm assuming that this is going to be unanimous. Justin, who do you got?
Say it again. I'm sorry. Say it again. Say the team again.
Minnesota playing Chicago Bears in Chicago.
I got Minnesota.
Okay.
Right.
Tyler, who do you got?
I got the Vikings. We just played the taps for the Bears.
Thank you. Kory, who do you got?
Oh, I wanted to make like a horn noise, but I'm going with Minnesota.
Yo.
Hey, Tyler, did you happen to get Mo's picks or?
I did. Mo sent them in to me yesterday.
Okay.
Or he sent them to me today. So he has picked Minnesota.
All right. Unanimous all the way through. Okay. The Detroit Lions are playing the Indianapolis Colts in Indy. Justin, who do you got?
At the Lions, man.
Lions. Tyler, who do you got?
You'd be an idiot not to pick the Lions.
Okay, Kory.
All
right.
Lions, baby.
Tyler, Mo, I'm assuming picked the Lions.
Let's see. He picked the Lions.
All right, and so do I. So that's unanimous all the way through. New England Patriots are playing the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Might be a very nice game if you were in Miami. Justin, who do you got?
I got Miami.
Miami. Tyler, who do you got?
I think it's the first time I've picked them, but I'm picking the Dolphins.
Woo. Okay. While you're there, who does Mo have?
Mo has the Dolphins.
He's going with Tua. Kory, you gonna break this up?
I got Flipper.
You got Flipper.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. This is all so far very unanimous. This is why I felt so confident in my bet this week, guys. All right. The Tampa Bay Bucks are going into the New York area to play the Giants. Because it's not even New York. They're not going to New York. They're going to the New York area. They're going to East Rutherford, New Jersey, the swamp. They're going to the swamp. Justin, who do you got?
I have the Bucks winning.
You don't believe in Tommy DeVito? Really?
Hell no.
Okay. Tyler, who do you got?
And Tommy DeVito is going to be paying the Muffin Man because the Bucks are going to run wild.
Did Mo pick the Muffin Man?
Ooh, hold on. Let me see. I got to zoom in because this picture's always fucking small as shit for some reason. Ooh, Mo is going with the Muffin Man himself.
I'm gonna get you a shirt that has the Muffin Man on it, Mo.
We need to make one, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a muffin with Mo's face on it.
Yeah, that would be
Kory,
good.
you the
Sorry,
Muffin
Mo.
Man now, Mo. You've been picking the Bucks lately every week, talking all that trash. Kory, who do you got?
I got the Butt Pirates.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Didn't expect that. Okay. That's why we call him Freaky Man, y'all. That's what we call him Freaky Man. I mean, what you want? Right? Yeah, it's unanimous again.
Yes, you gamers.
Dallas Cowboys are going to Washington to go visit and see what's going on over there.
Who are they visiting?
The
Jaden
Washington
Daniels.
Commanders and Jaden Daniels.
That's what I was waiting for.
Okay. Justin, what do you got?
I have the Commanders winning.
Tyler?
There's the Commanders. Cowboys are ass.
Mo, what does Mo have?
He got the Commanders. He knows what's up.
All right. And Kory.
Commanders.
This is weird. By the way, I hope you guys are catching this trend. There's no way we're going to catch up to Kory with us all agreeing. This is all unanimous every single time. Kansas City is playing the Carolina Panthers in the I'm going to call this the Steamroll Bowl. Justin, who do you got?
I got the Panthers in the upset. No, I'm just
What?
I got-
Oh, shit!
I was
Got
like,
all of us. Damn.
I got the Panthers in the nose.
what do you got?
I Kansas City, man.
Okay, Tyler.
I mean, if whoever is not going to pick Kansas City is just nuts. We're all picking them.
They just lost last week. They about to beat the dog shit out.
Oh,
I'm telling you, this is going to be.
I'm
last
doing
week.
so dirty. Take the over on the spread.
Who did they lose to last week, Justin?
All right, but my bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You guys are lucky I don't plan on editing this because I would splice this in with Justin actually went with me. Okay, because I got it wrong. Let's not get it right. I mean, like, it's not like I picked the right team, but I'm just saying Justin went against the Bills last week. We're going to put that out there.
All right, you're going to remind me again.
All right. You know what? Let's skip this. Is this unanimous? Is KC running this table here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just skip it through. KC's running. So far, if you guys are keeping up, everybody's unanimous. All right, here's the first one where we might have a chance of somebody picking somebody different. Tennessee Titans are going into Houston to play the Texans. Texans are on top of their division, but this is a team that several of the members wanted to play taps for last week. Okay, Justin, who do you got?
I got the Texans.
Okay, you ain't going on that limb. Just Tyler, who do you got?
The Texans.
All right, and who did Mo pick up?
He also picked the Texans.
He picked the ops, but then again, both teams are the ops. What are you gonna do? Kory, who do you got?
H-Town, my boy Nico Collins is back.
Yeah,
Came
I'm
back-
with it.
came back
I'm
last
with it.
week.
By the way, I was the lone defender of the Texans, saying that I'm not ready to play taps on them. Okay,
The Titans suck.
That
still.
was me.
y'all were trying to play taps on them. Y'all should be ashamed of
I'm
yourselves.
still trying to play. I'm not, maybe not just yet, but I'm waiting for it.
Okay, you should be ashamed of yourselves. All right, Denver
playing the
Broncos
Titans.
and my boy Bo Nix.
Now he's your boy.
He's my boy. He's right because I'm looking for a new car for my, for the weekends. I'm looking for my weekend car, and my man, the car salesman Bo Nix, is going
We'll
to
get you a nice, used, reliable car. Trust me.
Yeah, nice used. No, I want a sports car. I want a sports car. I want something sexy for the
It's
weekend.
still used and reliable.
It'll be It'll be new. I mean, it'll be used because I can't afford new. You know what I'm saying? I got a job.
Yeah,
But,
you just lost your parlay.
And I lost my parlay. So there you go.
Wow.
But Denver Broncos are playing the Las Vegas Raiders in Vegas. Justin, who do you got?
I got the Broncos, man.
Broncos. Tyler?
I'm going to pick my boy, Bo Nix.
Who did Mo pick?
He also picked our boy, Bo Nix.
Kory, tell me I'm wrong.
I got the used car salesman, baby. He's selling a gremlin to me.
This
boy.
thing is getting ridiculous. Can't catch up on Kory this way, bro. We need somebody to step out there. All right.
Just
Big
to fall
one.
further back like you.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Probably the game of the week. I'm gonna say this. You know what?
It's not.
I'm gonna call this the second game of the week. Okay, hold on. Game A of the week, and I'll tell you why it's game A. Not because we got the best, because Brock Purdy will not be playing, but I think it's game A because this might be the CMC show. San Francisco 49ers are playing the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Justin, who do you got?
Go, Pack, go.
Mm.
Packers, man.
That's little shady that you said it like that. I expect that.
Yeah, no, that was a little.
Yeah, that was a little.
Like
No,
Tyler.
man.
Kinda
Yeah,
like
fuck
Tyler.
y'all. Fuck
It
y'all.
was
I
like-
respect it, Justin.
Pat-
I'm about it.
Tyler, the reason why I said it like that.
Yeah, you was like, "Hey, Jordan Love."
Yeah.
All right, just don't
Kory,
be being this mean to me, Jesus.
Oh,
who do you
me?
got, Kory? I'm skipping Tyler because I already know who he got.
Stand up,
I had to change my pick. I'll go with the Packers.
All right. And Mo, who did Mo pick, Tyler?
Oh, let's see. I don't know why I didn't have that up and ready. He also went with go, pack, go.
Okay, so basically we all said fuck San Francisco. The Arizona Cardinals. This one might be the first one where we get somebody off here. Arizona Cardinals are going to Seattle to play the Seattle Seahawks. Justin is wearing the hat. Justin, you went against Buffalo last week. Are you prepared to go against the Seahawks this week?
No, I went against both teams last week.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did go against both teams last week.
And both teams won.
Both teams won. So I'm going to keep that trend up. Now I'm just playing. I'm going Seattle, man.
Justin is going Seattle. Tyler, who do you got?
I'm going with Seattle.
Okay. Who did Mo pick?
Mo picked the Cardinals.
Okay. Now we got something interesting. We're gonna do some makeups here.
Yeah.
Kory, who do you got?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Damn it. Crazy. I was hoping you went Seattle because I'm picking the Cardinals too. I was hoping that Mo and I were going to catch up, but I guess we get to catch up on Justin and Tyler a little bit.
He's getting locked the fuck
up. Bro, every time you talk about that secondary, they look bad. Have you not noticed that?
All right, guys, we got another good game. This one's a good one. Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to Los Angeles to play the Rams. Stafford has looked really good in the past couple of weeks.
And this is going to be game of the week.
And he's got Puka, who's playing well. But the Eagles have looked phenomenal. And like I said, I put them as my number 2 so far in the NFL. Okay. Justin, who do you got?
I got Philly, man.
Okay. Can't go back to New York for shit. Cool. Tyler, who do you got?
Yeah, this is a true test for the Rams, but I'm going with Philly.
Gotcha. Who did Mo pick?
He actually went with the Rams.
Okay, Mo. Okay. I see you. Kory, what do you got?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
So I can actually say this. This is I was prepared to say that we will not have a lone wolf this episode. But Mo is going lone wolf. Because I am absolutely picking the Eagles to win this game this week. And Mo has a chance to pass us all if the Rams win this game.
All right, relax.
By the way, the Lone Wolf t-shirt was just released on the website. Okay. Please go to fromthehip.football. Hit merch tab and go pick up the brand new Lone Wolf from the Hip t-shirt. That was Sunday Night Football, and obviously leading into Monday Night Football, we have the game of the week. They actually picked this one right for game of the week, and that's the Baltimore Ravens playing the Los Angeles Chargers. Which some people said that I'm crazy for making them, leaving them off my top 8. Justin, what do you got in this game?
I got little brother, man. I got Baltimore.
Baltimore. All right. Tyler, what do you got?
I don't know. It don't matter.
Okay.
Yo, you say you got a little brother and you go Baltimore. I think Jim is a little brother.
Bro, if Jim is older,
let's look it up.
Motherfucker need to go like get some like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going with the Ravens, but I'm looking it up.
You gotta get some Botox in his face.
Jim is I got you. Jim is 60. Maybe he is the older one. What's John?
John is 62.
God damn.
Yep.
They both are, you know what?
Don't talk about my coach like that. Don't talk about my coach like that.
Good, 62.
I tell you what, I don't know which one is Jim, which one's John. They both hardball to me.
Yo, John, you look good, bro. Jim, bro. You need to get in the gym. Like you need to go do that, bro.
Damn.
You look old as shit, bro.
All right, Tyler, who do you got?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. Who did Mo pick up?
The Ravens.
And Kory, I'm assuming, has got the Ravens.
I don't care if the Ravens was 0-20. I'm standing on business with the Ravens.
That's what I want to hear, baby. You never go against your team.
I mean,
This one's going to be a fun one.
When you up by 50 in the standings, I mean, you could just afford to.
Yeah, you can pick whoever you want, Kory. You should literally be picking the Florida Gators at this point to win games. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Shots fired.
Shots fired. All right.
Didn't say Florida State.
Damn it. I don't want to talk about this. Tyler, take it away with your hip standings.
Yeah, right. Let's do it, baby.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So, first place when it came to picks for this week
Was not me.
As much as he is dreading this, he should be happy. Coming in first place, going 10-4, Anthony, our host, with the most picks this week. And a shocking turn of events, second place, Justin. Just behind at 9-4.
So I was in last.
9-5, sorry. Tied for third is Kory and Mo.
Oh, shit.
Going 8-6.
Mm.
And me with goddamn pulling week 1 picks. I went 7 for 7. Oh, okay. Real funny, Anthony. Real funny. Well, let's talk about the overall score, because that's the one the most important.
Wait.
Denied.
We don't need that.
Someone take his drink away because he's drunk on the soundboard.
Not yet. Just because I got a soundboard, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
Still in first place, Kory, 54
Damn
points.
it, Kory.
Yeah, but somebody got to be catching up.
In a very bad turn of events for me, there's a 3-way tie for second place.
What?
That
Mo
is
caught up?
crazy. Mo right now is losing his freaking mind.
Yep, Mo, you better watch this episode, baby, because you are tied for second with me and Justin with all 36 points. And Mo picked a few outliers this week. So he's either going to fall behind or I think he can take second place. It's either one.
Listen,
He is.
All I want to say is last week y'all was calling me trash because I jumped in 4th place.
You called yourself trash.
I told Mo I was right on that ass, and now I'm back for second.
Hey, yo. Paul.
I know.
Yeah, it is
Pause.
all. It is.
Ain't no
There is no third or fourth place because we're all fighting for second.
Ain't no pause.
You ain't pausing shit. I'm on that ass.
But there is still a last place, and we can't forget last place
Excited about the
with 27 points. Our glorious leader, our glorious our host, Anthony. And
Really? That's
really,
what we're doing now, Tyler.
that's what we're really doing right now. After what happened last week, after what you did to me,
How
Maybe
far
we'll
am
just
I
have
off
it.
from like catching up to y'all? I just want to know. Like, do the math real quick.
9 points.
God, shit. Last week I went 10-4.
Yeah, 9 points. So that's not bad.
You're
Okay.
slowly catching up. You went up. You went up by 6 points.
Yeah.
That's what's up. This
I
week,
don't-
watch this week. Watch this week. The only one I'm getting.
And last week you
wrong.
went 9-5.
The
Relax.
only one I'm getting wrong is that Cleveland game. I made a mistake because I called him Jalen instead of Jameson. He got pissed off and he said, I heard you, player. Okay, I got you. I didn't make that mistake. Next week, fall back. But this one, I'm running the table. I'm running the table.
This
I'm
is
putting another $20 down on it. I'm running the rest of the table.
It's gonna be a very interesting week with Mo with those few outlier picks because he has one lone wolf.
Yes, he does.
So that's a make or break one. I think that's his make or break.
Okay. So that, of course, leads us into our closing statement. And I'm right at the end of the drink, and I promised myself that I would only have, but again, this episode is brought to you by Knobs Creek. And I'm at the end. I will not refill this glass because you guys are not making fun of me. I will not forget how to turn off this thing like I did last week.
This is also not a sponsorship, but if you guys are looking to sponsor, come on in.
Yes, but it's still brought to you because Knobs Creek is keeping me active.
How can we get to these? How can we get people to reach out to us?
They can hit us up at
sponsorship?
fromthehip.football /contact.
Or you got to do
Okay,
something
there was a
strange for a
contact
piece
page.
of change.
You know, wow. Kory's doing something strange for a piece of change.
I didn't say me. I said you.
Kory's going to like start hitting that pole. He's hitting that pole.
Damn.
Justin, give these people a farewell with your new glasses and everything.
I got you, bro.
Now that you can see your way to the winning circle.
So,
Come on, preacher man.
It turns out the light was too bright for me last week.
Yeah.
So I got transitional lenses so I could see through the brightness. Because
Tell
I'm
'em.
no longer weak. You know what I'm saying? I was in fourth place last week. I am now tied for second. The comeback kid is back. Let's just keep it up. You know, good week of football coming up. I want y'all out there to wish me luck on my parlay this week. For the first time in over 3 weeks, my parlay is not done by Thursday night. So let's just keep that going. And remember, y'all, go Hawks.
I feel you. Tyler.
Everyone, keep same old spiel. Like, share, subscribe. Can't forget that. Comment. I want to appreciate everyone for the support, for the watching. Go to, fromthehit.football. Get yourself some merch. Got that Lone Wolf shirt that just dropped. Shit's looking hot. All right. You got to get on that. Don't forget, follow Justin, Boogie_CTV. Follow that. I don't know why you're not yet. I know Justin's going to be going live. People are dogging him for not, but
Going on vacation soon, so I got you.
See, he got you. He's going on vacation. You're about to see an insane stream. So go ahead and follow now. Get on there. And don't forget, follow Hollywood Mo. All right. I mean, this dude just got a degree. Homeboy is smarter than all of us. So you got to follow him because you're going to get some knowledge. So don't forget that.
Facts. And just so you guys know, Justin will be going live because Hollywood Mo and myself have finally bought College Football 2025. And Mo already said he's getting, he's going to get better so that he can trash Justin. And I'm not going to let him trash my son without me trashing him. So got to get down with that.
Sounds
Kory.
like
That is going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing the battles between the three of you. Follow my man Boogie_CTV. Follow my man Hollywood Mo. Man, he doing his thing. Congrats to you, Mo. Like, comment, share, subscribe. There will be more merch coming out. Different merch is what I'm talking about. So keep an eye out on fromthehip.football. But let me tell y'all something out there. If you have a team, support your team. It don't matter who your team is playing.
Preach.
Your team could be up against the best in the business, but it only takes one chance. Like last year, I was on it with Baltimore against the 49ers who were looking like beasts, and we came out and we whipped that ass. But last week, someone on the show, I ain't gonna say no names, is a Bills Mafia fan, and he ain't stand with his
you put me on
team.
the screen.
He let he didn't have no faith in Josh Allen. Let me holler at you, player. That man right there, he had no faith in you.
Yo,
He
mute
kick
him.
about the mafia.
Mute
It's
him.
up, Kory.
He
Tell him, Kory.
kick about the mafia. James Cook, come run him over. Put him in some running back drills. Run him over. You know what I'm saying? Always keep faith in your team, especially when they're looking good this season. Keep faith in your team. I'm out.
Well,
Dang.
I appreciate you guys showing up today. I appreciate y'all for watching. Okay. Go to the website fromthehip.football because there's one shirt we forgot to mention. And that's that Tyler finally grabbed up his In All Honesty shirt. Go check it out, y'all. It's for Tyler. Support Tyler.
Mention the other shirt.
All Honesty. Which shirt? You mean the Hollywood Mo
The
Cheeks of the week.
Yeah.
You can get your Cheeks of the Week Hollywood Mo shirt, which, by the way, Mo, make sure you check your mailbox
When you get back.
because when you get back, because there might be something special in there from the guys. All right. But as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and let's keep it football and let's keep it from the hip.